All right. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's slow it down. I'm not as young a gun as I used to be. The 3 minute shootouts are a bit too mm, unsatisfying personally for me at this stage in my life. I like to play a good game of chess above and first and foremost. That's what I really like. And in the 3-0, let's just face it, we're not going to get that. Okay, there's nothing wrong in it. I'm not saying it's a bad format. It's just a different flavor of the game. It's like Bullet. Bullet is a different flavor of the game, and we can like it for what it is, or we can choose to ignore it for what it ain't. uh, okay, let's do something a bit weird here. Let's do something a bit weird. I'm gonna take this out. So now we have some time to think about our strategy, and of course, there's not going to be any point to it, even at the end of all of this drama. But at least we have the ability to enjoy the game. Frankly, I like to enjoy that game. You know, I don't like to be in this intense mode all the time. It's fine, but it's just too much. So I think our opponent has made a series of moves, which I'm not sure if they've done anything, but they have been played. And okay, now we got an interesting decision point here. We reached the flux point of the position, and I think I'm gonna take space advantage. Hmm, Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to come all the way here. Then I'm gonna capture, and then I'm gonna tuck back. That's my plan, anyway, for what it's worth, and whoever cares. He wants to get the third Reich pressure down here, but he doesn't have the courage to pull the trigger yet. So he's instead dilly-dallying with these other moves. You gotta have the courage to pull the trigger, my friend, because at the end of the day, um, otherwise you're just gonna get squished. You're just gonna get squished. Because now it very much looks like you could get squished here, and I just want to be a little careful before I play this move. Yeah, let's play it. Let's not even think about this shit. Now it's a done deal in many ways. Okay, he'll have some counter-attacking threats down here. Okay, there could be some stuff going on here and some sort of mating shit. But we're gonna switch our own focus of the board to this side. We're gonna create mayhem of our own kind. And I believe we are in a better position. Okay, but he's kind of just going with it anyway. Kind of just going with it anyway, and that's annoying me. I'm not gonna deny that. That's annoying me. Uh, I don't know. Now I'm gotten a little bit rattled here. I'm a little bit rattled that he's still going through with this shit plan. Maybe I shouldn't have second guessed myself there, but god damn it. Maybe I should have just sank him in already, but I don't know. I don't want to be. I want to be a little bit overcautious. Why? Why was I ever overcautious? He doesn't have any direct attack. There's no need for me to be cautious at all. Rook here or pawn? I think rook here is a good way to go. Gonna try to create knight here is also very interesting. I'm liking the more flamboyant way of utilizing the knight. I was initially thinking of even tucking him back here like a wimp, but this is much better. This is much, much better. And yeah, I'm gonna play this move. I think this move is quite a clincher. Isn't that knight oddly trapped? Was he trapped all along? That's a question we'll never know the answer to. Maybe he was. Probably not. But yeah, now everything's surely gonna start just crumbling, won't it? I didn't plan any of this, it just happened. That's quite like how most of my chess games go, to be honest. Now, it's not that there's nothing here. There is stuff happening. So I would support a defensive-minded approach to just buckle down strong and make sure that the chips are. Yeah, this is a nice move. We got this trick in here as well. Okay, we got to play fast. Let's go, let's go, let's go! This is normally the point where I blunder. Right after I've woken up from my slumber. I'm gonna get the rook in here, queen in there, then try to get the knight out to be a hero. But we got to watch out for the back. The back rank checks and all of this stuff can happen out of nowhere, you know? So we've always got to watch that out. Got to get this queen off this diagonal here. As long as she's there, it's always going to have to keep, you can't go to bed at night. You have to keep your eyes open all the time. But this move seems to have stunned him. Arun 77. Yeah. Yeah, I like when I have a second to take a breather. I think it brings out the best in me as a chess player and as a commentator. But yeah, 3-0, 3-0 is a good game too. So we're trying this approach here, trying to get Mania down the board here. Now without that bishop, we got the Seventh Reich too. Let's be a little subtle defensive about it. If now we have to find the right move here. The next move is critical move to get spot on right. What's the right answer? I think it's going to be rook check. Yeah, rook check. This way seems the best way. Queen can always come in from a different angle, potentially. It's coming in for a queen check here. I'm gonna have to swap the queens off the board. Otherwise, it's a bit too risky. But I think we're fast enough and with enough control on the position. Oh no! Blundered! Fuck! And mated. Oh, no, no, no. He didn't mate me yet. Didn't mate me yet. Like, this is gonna be embarrassing to win this game after the way we've gotten schooled from the other blitzers out there, right? Because this is how easy it really is, actually. When you go to this, yeah, it's embarrassing, right? Here I'm playing with uncles. The 5-minute chess always brings the uncles who you can swindle at the end. 3-minute chess doesn't have these uncles. But I'm an uncle myself, so I think that's why I'm happier here. That's the truth. All right, see you. Or let's do a review. Okay, let's do a review. Okay, battle of two shitheads, and we got something. Yeah, wasn't our best game, guys, but whatever, we did something and we moved the pieces around, and something happened. That's basically how it goes in chess most of the time. We see neither side really doing too much, but I think, okay, this was interesting. This is possibly instructive. I really think that this is supposedly a good structure for black, like a winning pawn structure, but there might be nuances in this which I don't fully understand, and got to try to understand it now. So we capture, 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 and sacrifice. Because of an excellent tactic here, which forces the rook to come out and you win the bishop. So, okay, that's advanced. That's advanced. So I wouldn't say that it's necessarily always better to play this. I think this is still a good pawn structure type way of thinking. I'm a human player at the end of the day. Always value pragmatism over brute force accuracy. These are the famous words of none other than Magnus Carlsen, by the way. So here, however, oof, oh, that's a nice intermezzo. Yeah, good intermezzo move. Naturally, you force the queen to have to react, and then you take the piece. It's better. Okay. I thought the knight looked dynamic here, but maybe the rook is objectively better. Maybe. Okay, here I got a bit scared, and I think this is a critical phase of the game to know that this would have been a better idea. Kind of makes sense. Makes it harder for him to defend a pawn. Capture, capture. And it's not so easy to even attack this pawn, but maybe from here? Well, let's see. Let's see how it will go after that. Capture, capture. And it doesn't show anything beyond it, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's somewhat debatable. Okay, so I missed that key idea. This was not optimal. We were thinking about this, like what's the optimal move, and this was not it, but a rook check, queen check might have been marginally better. I don't think in a huge way. And here, this is the wrong move. We should have done queen check first. Queen check first to clarify something about the diagonal. Queen check forces king in the corner. Then comes the rook check. Then, interesting, interesting. These nuances, they all matter. See, I ended up simplifying things and then I blundered into a mate in two. That's how much I got panicky at the end. I got panicky. And it should have been mate right here, but he didn't mate me, okay? And then he should have still been mate right there, but he still didn't mate me, okay? Then I hung around, pre-moved, This is embarrassing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, it was what it was.